new episode of What's for Dinner. You just saw me make the Creole seasoning, and now we're going to make the jambalaya. So let's see what goes in this. This is really simple, and you would not believe, really, it's not that many ingredients. I've got about a pound of chicken, about a pound of smoked sausage, this is just smoked beef sausage, whatever your choice is, and a pound of shrimp that I have deveined and peeled. Now, I'm going to use two 14-ounce cans of diced tomatoes. I'm going to use 2 cups of rice and 4 cups of chicken broth, which I have heating in the microwave. A cup of celery, a medium onion that's been chopped up nice, about 4 cloves of garlic chopped, and I would say a bell pepper that you chopped up, except that I went to the grocery store, and I'm going to have Rick pan over to me. I went to the grocery store to buy some bell peppers, and I almost fainted. They were $3 a piece, and the red peppers were $4 a piece. So there was no way I was paying that much money for a pepper. So I'm going to go off camera for a second, and I'm going to show you what I did get. Because you can see that those peppers don't exactly look fresh because they're frozen. And if you go in your freezer section, oops, this is a 1-pound bag of bell pepper mix. It's red, yellow, and green. And you know the red ones and the yellow ones are always more expensive than the green ones. This was $2.29 for a pound. One whole bell pepper isn't going to be a pound, and you're going to have to throw away, I would say, a third of its weight when you throw the seeds and the rib away. Pardon?
Did you ever show him that tip?
What tip? Oh, he wants me to show you the tip. When I cut the bag open, I cut this much off, see? Because it's like a little strip. And I just do it without thinking. So you have this strip left. I twist the bag and I use that strip to tie the bag shut. So there's a bonus tip for you. I just always have done that. I thought everybody did it. Okay. Over here on the stove, I have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil heating over medium heat. I'm going to toss my chicken in there. Yeah. We're going to brown that off, and then we're going to come back. We've got our chicken going, and I don't want it to get brown all the way because we're going to have to cook this a little more, and I don't want my chicken to get rubbery. But it's cooking. It's almost cooked all the way through, and it isn't going to take much longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss all these vegetables in a pan. Now, don't, for those of you who are experienced cooks, please do not cringe at this because it doesn't matter. It's all going in the same place. And this way, all these flavors are going to cook together. And see, that brought down the temperature on the pan a bit. So you're going to have to wait for the temp to come back up. We are going to saute this for just a little while longer until the vegetables become translucent and slump down a little. The onions become translucent, and then I'll be right back. Actually, during the time I'm gone, I'm probably going to go ahead and toss the sausage in there as well. But I want to wait until those veggies are done just a little more before I do that. And we'll be right back. Okay, we've only been gone a few minutes. The veggies are starting to soften up a little. The sausage is heated through, and the chicken is not tough. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our tomatoes. And we're going to add, this is some chicken stock, 4 cups. Give that a good stir. Then we're going to add that Creole seasoning that we made in here. That smells so divine. I'm going to put about 1.5 tablespoons in here. That way you have lots left over. You can use this for a lot of things. You can throw that on your barbecue, on your meat before you barbecue it. You can throw it in some rice. You can you can do so many things with that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it. Taste the broth. Oh, I'm going to put that other half, pardon me, Tablespoon in there. Pardon me, I got a catch in my throat. And the last thing we're going to do at this point is 2 cups of rice. This is just regular long grain rice. You're going to bring it to a boil. You're going to cover it. You're going to turn down the heat to medium. You're going to simmer it for 20 minutes. At that point, we're going to come back and I'll show you the last thing that we do before I fix you a plate. We'll be back soon. Okay, we have simmered for 20 minutes and, well, let it sit for 20 minutes. And now I'm just going to take these shrimp and I'm going to put them on top. And yes, there's some liquid in there. There's going to be some liquid because we used a little more water than my rice needed. And these are juicy tomatoes, but that's okay because your leftovers won't be dry. You won't have to add any liquid to this. Now, this is really hot. We're going to let these sit in there for 5 minutes. And well, after we do that, we're going to come back and we're going to fix you a beautiful, delicious bowl of jambalaya. Because I know you're hungry. So we'll be right back. Alright, I did turn the heat on just a little bit and it's off now, but our shrimp are cooked. Let me move my lid here. You don't want to cook your shrimp too long, otherwise you'll be eating beautiful little erasers. Nobody wants that. You just give this a nice mix. You've got your chicken and your sausage and your shrimp and that delicious rice that's simmered in there with the tomatoes and the chicken stock. And that Creole seasoning that we made and all those veggies. And I think that looks pretty darn fabulous. So, you know what time it is. Dig on in here and fix you a nice little bowl of jambalaya. I bet you didn't realize how simple it was to make that. And it was simple. And I made a mess. There you have it. Easy stovetop jambalaya. I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, I'll see ya.